Evo, priprema. Ja bi ovo nazvao zaključak.
5, 4,
Zaključak
3,
prve
2,
sezone serijala.
1. And I'm live. Welcome back to Open Workshops at Edoga. I'm your host, malo here Eddy. Slowing the show. Be right with you.
Danas smo se mi dobro razumili preko ovog videa, što sam ti dobio. To je to. Ovo je spremno za upad. Kad sam već kod grafičkih kartica, imamo tu i zvučnih kartica, ali nije to važno. Zapravo važno i zvučne ove fancy Creative Labs ECI 5.1
Rep. Nema nikakve podešavanja, nema nikakve parametre za podeštu efekte, oni...
Zapravo ova kartica kao PCI kartica je jako loših performansi spram AGP verzije. Podržava nekakav 3D iz tog doba rane 2000. Nevrijedno spomena. Jako nešto ovoga tamo, to je slona, nije to pancet. Pogledaj se.
U svojstvu traci njegovoj svojstva se vidi HTML i tu se zalijepi taj HTML kod, jer zapravo ovo je HTML kod koji kaže da je video na toj stranici i on će zapravo otvoriti okvir ove stranice sa ove lokacije i u tom okviru prikazati taj sadržaj na ovoj stranici. U predpregledu to izgleda zapravo ovako. Okay, I'm more than ready. Just a few details, move few hairs here and there. Hello. I'm just arranging here. Arranging the windows, dashboard, stream dashboards, okay. Get this lazy YouTube dashboard. What's playing? Odyssey is playing, okay. So you can see again this visual aid, the scrolling text, just to keep you informed whenever you jump in the video what's going on. And well, one more thing I'll be doing, I can suggest if you don't have time, watch through whole stream replay VOD. You can just jump at the end. It will show also these show notes, but with everything updated up to the end of the show, so you can see if there's something you're interested in and you can jump through video, find it along. I don't yet keep timestamps. I'll take some time and some moment in the streaming season to go through videos and make the more shortened version, edited versions for easier navigation through the content. But I at least keep drafts on my in the drafts form on my website. drafts collected from these few shows are not yet published, but at least the stream session titles are descriptive enough. I'm also on the side listening to the latest around metaverse from Stash's GIA headquarters on Web3 gaming from the Cryptosphere, from the very engaged crypto creators on the internet. Web3 stuff, like latest CES, I guess, impressions somewhere in the Vegas of them. I watch the Stash show more for to keep me company and have some in a casual manner, topics of interest covered. And this time I'll continue with I'll switch to Workbench. This desktop background image, this is taken in the Middle Adriatic on the East Coast at night with Nokia Carl Zeiss. Grab that website, put it on. I'm missing here one. Where is the last? Missing one. I'm missing one. No, not this. I'm missing one. One chat. There. Where is one chat? What is this? YouTube kick. What is say? Twitch. Where is Bolt chat? Where did it disappear? Oh, silly. Well, while you're waiting, I'll just put down this scroller, slideshow, old but first season episode, thumbnails, videos. Restore chat. Bolt. Now pop it out. Where is it? Where are you? Bolt chat. Okay, is this it? Just double checking that I don't have any duplicates on the desktop here showing. Hi Almin, how are you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Looking my back, looking over. Bolts. Let's see. Well, I guess that's it. This is it. You're welcome. You're awesome. cut the strawberries. That was it. Last time, yesterday, at the end of the show, I've made some progress and then suddenly shift to the entertainment, content, music, better more mic button, projects, bands, collaborations. I got entertained with Forty Becca visiting the channel, the chat on Pulse Plus, and I just couldn't resist to put something to relax, to chill, or actually to get some adrenaline pumping, since that's the nature of the Mike Patton's music. But on the side of the work done, I've been playing last time, like in the show notes is showing. I've been working with the concept of template parts in the WordPress blog themes, full site edit, in comparison to the old themes, how they're structured, how our files and the API is exposed, WordPress core, how is it exposed. So at the end I've created two things. This web page preview, is that it? And another. Okay, so there is, what's this one? This page is empty. Cool. I've created this scaffold for sitemap index page containing archives, taxonomies, just the widgets, WordPress widgets, like kind of a legacy stuff, but the WordPress core functionality. Archives, chronological, calendar, post lists, recent posts, page lists, categories, and the tags defined so far. And in this edit site, I've been playing with the theme just to see as a style book how some elements, existing elements, block elements appear, how they are styled. Pages, I don't need this. I use in OBS I use mute toggle for mic, so it might happen that I completely forget that I don't take a look to make sure if my mic is mute or hot, so you may remind me the chat. And I also started using a few Windows hotkeys, shortcuts, and also from default Windows, like magnifier, Windows key plus to enable magnifier, and from Power Toys for Windows, few modules also to aid the legibility of the during presentations, desktop presentations. And one of the modules in Windows Power Toys for Windows is the mouse click highlight, which is this. You don't see it. Yes, this thing, yellow circle, and control key double tap, find mouse, highlight mouse, to find easier the mouse pointer. When I'm going through the workflow faster, I disable the magnifier with Windows key escape. So at least in one way, with these few additions, I can during presentation I can keep the focus on the elements around for viewers on smaller displays, especially with mouse placements around the desktop and mouse position, figuring out where it is actually, and the magnifier actually to be able to read labels, buttons, elements, icons. Sitemap. I know everybody's so far fed up with these default view on the website of the content. This is my website is my that's my website is my living canvas. That's the thing, living canvas. So I post stuff on the website as soon as possible, and later following days I improve, refine, polish. But I use it to actually as a my cloud with public facing, my private cloud storage with public facing website. You don't get that in the Office or other cloud apps, cloud services. There's no website publishing in the Office, Microsoft Office. I'll put on again Fartacus on the Bold Plus, or maybe Kick. I'll do a benchmark. Which site has less performance hit on my computer, because I do keep separate work and monitoring from actual capture streaming. Sorry kids, smoker here. I made my audio in the stream a bit louder. A bit louder than the average stream, so my stream content is a few notches louder than average. I'm just comparing that when I'm monitoring and keeping some on the side for entertainment. Here, this sitemap page, this one is this is the traditional WordPress page, and it has a default template applied on it, and that is the pages template. So this is theme designer showing the templates. If I press pages template, it will show the empty page, I'm guessing. But here is another example. Can I have this open? No. So the idea, what I want to do here on the website is actually kind of make a relation between these few past episodes with the notes that I have drafted on the website. I can close this. Here are the show notes so far from previous show. Nothing new for this episode at the moment. I keep here templated text for publishing later on other platforms, for video descriptions, URLs, and so on, so to help the workflow. Some let's say there's a slight challenge with indifference from platform to platform, how they format the text, and do they automatically make the URLs in the text clickable, like markup working in the background for like on Twitch. That has markup enabled in the description for the file video properties, while YouTube doesn't have it, but it does convert automatically link, but the same, but treats the clipboard content differently. And also Odyssey uses the markup language, just from a different layer. It does automatically. It works somewhere in between, like in between from Twitch and YouTube. It will automatically do in a work in visual mode, like actually YouTube does, and convert URL text into clickable on publish, clickable URLs links, but also has the option to switch from visual editing of the video description into markup style. I'm looking here at these show notes. These are all posts. I just want to open the drafts here. I won't be doing entertaining content before I sort this out. I've switched here to drafts, and here is the work vlog show notes. I'll try to keep each dev vlog, work vlog session around up to 4 hours for compatibility, because this is multi-streamed. And I'll click here middle mouse button, click on preview to open it automatically in next tab. I need to trim my mustache. So these are the past episodes, show notes, preview of a draft. So to have this available and connected to the video platforms for each episode, I need to create a page or some kind of structure for the website that will so it's more accessible to browse the site, it's more discoverable, the content. At the moment, website is in the state just post feed blog type, internet diary, internet log type of presentation, like it's obvious from the home page. And the important step was to, over the past two episodes, 3, 4, do the inspection how the latest blog themes are handling content and layout, because blog themes allow full site edit, and that unlocks the power completely. That puts the whole full control of the layout and presentation into editors, administrator, WordPress administrator, site administrator tools, hands. So this is home page, and just so default layout for the content, posts, feed, timelines, type 3 columns. This is probably query loop grid. I have touched upon last previous session about so I've been experimenting, testing how the themes work, looking into creating a new theme, a new template, pardon. And I've made this experimental 3-column test, and I've dragged in the workspace, in the page content, some query loop elements, WordPress elements, and down on the bottom, widgets. Query loops are more powerful, but widgets have maybe better, more strict formatting visual style applied by default, while query loop is very flexible. So if I go into this, can I right click the middle mouse button click this? No. If I press edit, it will show here enabling tree view. I can jump into each of these elements and track them, their position in the document hierarchy, in the tree view, list view here on the side. on the bottom of the page there is also a breadcrumb navigation showing where the focus is on at the moment. So if I click an element, here on the bottom it will show where I'm at the moment. So here the query loop is revealed, and query loop is a database query combined here in the visually as a it's a database query function from WordPress that grabs the page content from database, but query loop as a block here allows and exposes the rest of the properties, how to style, what elements to show from the database for the specific element. Its sub-elements like title, and it uses this structure post template. Going deeper here into this also reveals that even pages are almost the same like posts in its more raw basics concept state. If I click here query loop like it is highlighted, I can see here on the right side the block page, its property block tab here, its properties. So I can control the layout, some settings, and what type of content. So here it's possible to just grab the pages and show them like a database result set. I don't have now that many pages that they should be read and rendered this way with query loop, but for larger amount of posts, it becomes almost a necessary tool to organize content, especially if content is spreading over more fields, topics, categories. Especially because I want to organize the website in a more like over homepage as a landing portal page. So, but this is a test template, so all content here, this page doesn't have its own editable custom content. This template works already as a baked page. If I use this template on any page, it will get the data like here seen from the database, and nothing else can be added to it. That's because everything is locked inside the template without any editable zone enabled. So I want to figure out what elements of the page I want to have locked in the template, what leave editable. Let's say, for example, for this page, which has the default default pages template. This title heading is fixed, locked in a template, but text is editable zone. While this section here of the page, if I press edit, if I select to edit this page, it will open the page in the editor. So for what's the deal? I want to have the title work better with the big screen. Even I'm aiming on to work build site from as a mobile first. I'll narrow this window to accommodate approximately mobile view. Kind of works well. And the title itself, it's not too bad. It goes to the left and the content flows, while on desktop just doesn't work well. Well, there is a trick I could do for desktop. I might just add here a more space between the next content, the following content, right after the title. But again, that same blank space layout trick I would apply would consume the page real estate on the mobile, and I want to efficiently use this first section, first screen of on the mobile of the web page. That's the trick. That is the dilemma here now. I will publish this sitemap page. But what I could do, I could recreate. What I want to do is for the desktop have a template that uses left align, not center align title. That's the whole thing. Visually, there's a visual appeal for the pages that maybe landing page or introduction page that uses a lot of real estate on the front page for graphics that hold 1,000 words. But for returning visitors on the website, it's just the repeating content all over. I want to utilize this space in a more efficient manner for returning visitors and allow them to reach every corner of the website from already that section. For mobile screen size, and on the mobile screen size and desktop. as I'm thinking over what I've just said, it at this moment it appears like I didn't move from the starting point, even from the first episode, first show, but no, whoever is hanging around for long enough knows there are quite a few breakthrough moments, milestones achieved, reached, but visually still no big, not a huge improvement. But this sitemap page will help a lot. So there are two aspects here at this moment. I have the overall site layout task at hand, and this posting the specific content, which is these show notes so far. This show note, this draft post doesn't have a category set yet. It's not defined. It's uncategorized. Over there, no tags applied and not published. And in the sitemap page, using sitemap page, I can keep track on a published page of the structure, hierarchy, lexical, compendium, type and manner of the content representation of the website, on the website. I will add a show note. I'll add update a show note during this episode from question mark change to into data strukture semantics hierarchy hierarchy. Spelling, please. Check my spelling. So in next point here is, did I save it? No. Next point is content Presentation. Content. Visual presentation. And elements, layout of elements. Layout of elements. Contents. Posts, pages. Like that. So this sitemap page actually reveals these structures. So-called taxonomy, chronological, content list, recent content list, semantic kind of over the using categories, the pages and tags. So I might just edit these sections, add labels on these sections. And I'll improve on this on and on. I can even publish this page right away, and I'll do that in effect. I will go into the page properties. I'll leave the featured image out. I don't need comments on this page. No parent page, but order can be further down the line. So these are also pages, except photojournal custom link. And the rest are pages, and it goes like priority probably from left to right, which is the page order numbering over there, previous page. So order 0, I will set it to, let's say, mouse wheel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Give it some, I'll leave it some room. Pardon my noisy breathing. And I hit publish. Yeah, I'm ready to publish. Let me see what happened here. I can hear. I will not hit here refresh. I will just open new tab, because this is a preview of that page. As I hit select here, preview new tab, it will update it. No, it will not update, it will open this. So it got disconnected. Usually preview page is connected with the edit page. and I'm not having the page added automatically here. Maybe I disable it for some reason at the moment. At one point I don't need this, but here is the page. Maybe the cache plugin is maybe keeping that away. F1 one more time. I have to force it to in the header. I'll jump in the I'll jump out here from this template into design view and see if I can templates archives. Can I have that page showing? Templates, design, one step back, navigation, pages. So if I click pages, it will show me the sitemap. If I click sitemap, what's gonna happen? Go in the editor? No. Can I will not go into pencil icon edit mode for the page. I want to push it into navigation list, header section, navigation. Navigation is here. And navigation should have the enabled the page should be automatically added to the navigation. Block navigation. I'm not sure why it's not adding it automatically, but I will just add page link, custom link, spacer, page list, buttons. At the moment I'll manually add. Select page here. Sitemap, here it is. And I might even remove this search. With sitemap here selected, I can just move this over here in the hierarchy, hit save. Yes, save. I'm ready to save and confirm that. Confirm. I'll open this in a private window to make sure that the cache is flushed and new content is showing. So if I jump some other page, is the cache fresh and clean? Sitemap, yes. Click sitemap. This is it. So this is good for the in case of desktop. Not too bad also in case of mobile. But this is not mobile, this is just narrow desktop window. To properly inspect mobile, I'll use F12 developer tools and grab here and use here responsive mode, so-called emulator. The content is for, let's say, Android for 360 wide, 360 pixels wide screen. It's a bit going outside, but that I'll improve on that sometime on. This hotkey highlight mouse click has an issue working in the in this emulator, so I'll disable it and it will clear out all these points out, because this emulator simulates the touch screen, and that tool from PowerToys doesn't work well with that. This is private browsing window. I'll close it. Developer tools are closed for it. In this normal window, not in private, I'll switch to sitemap. Now I'm getting somewhere. This is what I would say getting somewhere. And so it's this is so far 1 hour in the stream. That's really cool. I need to go away for 1 minute. I'll be right back, and I'll be switching to this screen here. Short break. This short break screen. And leave you with this for a few minutes.
I'm actually dual streaming also to another platform.
Be right back.
Ja bi ovo nazvao. Let me know how the audio level such. Look at this. Prve sezone serijala straight into this video dnevnika. Sad već manje misteriozno.
Radioaktivno. Mamu Strilita. Ja pivine, vine, cijelu noć.
Dobro smo se mi dobro razumili preko ovog videa što sam što dobio. To je to. Ovo je spremno za auto. Kad sam već kod grafičkih kartica, imamo tu zvučna kartica, ali nije to važno.
Okay, so there is a...
Zapravo važno i zvučna. Fancy, Creative Labs, DCI 5.1.
Wrap. Nema nikakve podešavanja, nema nikakve parametre za podestove efekta.
I'm old enough to provide some live experience. Jako loši performansi over the years, couple decades. AGP verzije. So I'll just spill it in the open. I like this. Podržava nekakav 3D istog duga rane 2000. Nije nevidno spomenu.
Pošao.
Jako.
Nema ga.
Što ovoga je tamo.
To je sve na YouTube njega nema.
Pogledaj se.
U svojstvu traci njegovoj ništa se vidi HTML. Tu se zalijepi taj HTML kod je zapravo Ovo je HTML kod koji kaže da je video na toj stranici, on će zapravo... I'm back. Sa ove lokacije i u tom okviru prikazati taj sadržaj na ovoj stranici. Change scene. Full face time, frontal facing. So what? So I will redo all this. I will do all this on my sister website for creation za Hrvate. So there will be another chance to see how specifically how each of these pages are built, what's going on here, and I'll update here show notes. Writing in the show notes, notepad text, created sitemap page site sontent index use case of WordPress widgets and those are archive recent or latest posts latest posts, save this. Latest posts, okay, put this over here. Latest posts, then calendar. Categories. Paper pages list. Tags that also can act tags or categories. Text cloud. They can default. They're represented as a cloud, a swarm. I've just changed here. In my example, in my page, I've changed to outline style, which are more closer to button representation, because these are clickable links. If I click any, I'll jump into set of it will show me from database the only tag articles posts that are tagged with that tag. That is the deal, the trick here. I just click sitemap and go back. And there it is. There it is in simplest terms, without programming, still just using WordPress as a visual builder, site builder with some programmatically exposed API behind from WordPress core, like fetching data, sorting, and styling the representation of the fetched data. So what I say, I said I will update this page with the labels. So I'll enable again highlighter, maybe even the enable also the magnifier. So while this section is selected, showing here in the list view, archives, and I will add, hit plus and select from the blocks heading and use a tiny heading, and I'll write here archive, and if I select archive, it doesn't have any special additional attributes like its own title, label, or so on. And now I'll just here for the archive title heading, in its own toolbar properties, I will move it up above the archive itself and change heading to smaller. I will also group the archive and the heading. That's what I'll do. And I can just shift select these two, and if I expand this, show block tools, I have available group. I'll just select a stack for the gimmick, but it makes sense. It does make sense. And for this stack I will select different color. It allows even some sort of border around here, but for now I'll do something simpler. Is just select a color variation. Theme provides few. I'll use this. I will use that just to visually separate it for now. This way. If if I select the parent stack for this content, now I see that this is the column, this is the stack, this is content stacking. It's not the next right section, it's the sections below. Now I will leave calendar on its own, but categories list, for the categories list I will add a label title heading. I will select calendar and hit here the plus to add another heading which will appear just below the calendar. And this is categories. Yes. Change it into H3, third level heading. Collapse this and show me the list. So I can shift select two of these, expand and group this into a stack. And this way, right away, I control and separate visually and tag label the elements. For me as a developer, for user, website viewer as a browser surfer. And like for that previous stack, I will select another color, theme color, play maybe with this. This will require adjusting the, this is super black, is this super black? I will stick to theme defined color styles. These are the defaults. Because the theme defined colors, they could be, they are maybe represented with variables, substitutes held in a container, like being labeled, and if I change it globally, I would like also to reflect this color here and this where it is applied. If it's used as if the color is global as a variable for the style and theme and style. And I'll do this for other elements. So this is this stack, and here this is recent latest posts. I will just select this text from here and do this really hacky way and add heading. Do I get the heading? No, what happened? What did I type in? Heading. Okay, give me a heading. Heading. Paste the text. Switch to this level and sort out the order. I can just push it up like this and have it, so this is how I'll group it out. Select, I'll place a cursor here in the editor and keep shift and hit here to select all this and put this in a stack that way. So I get the stack from the stack block, parent block. So the alignment is applied, defined in a stack, which is justification for block properties of the stack. Here are the justification. That's why the heading jump to the left side of this container block, which is another stack in a stack holding the latest post heading title and the latest post list itself. Right here I'll do similar here. I will just click this stack thing, add new heading that will insert new heading here, and I can do similar trick here. Just copy the block name, paste it here, change the heading level again. So this is now like a improved workflow, rapid workflow, just using these kind of shortcuts in the workflow to speed up the production. I'll just inspect to make sure in the list view that everything is in order. So it's a stack with page list, and if I select this stack and hit insert new block, again I repeat, that will insert a heading below that element, that block, the stack element, and I want here to tag cloud, and I might just even select this tag cloud, put it here, paste, and also again use this description and get here a tiny paragraph. Cloud of most used tags through his website. Cool. And I hit here and hit here and stack this also. And this gives me also more control over this tag cloud block element. What's obvious here that this element is aligned in the center, and that comes from for this stack parent, which is this stack that has centered justification. If I hit left, it will all go to left. Here it is, peeps. That's the thing. This is the trick. That's the trick. This stack, change color, styles, color. No, I will not change the color. I'll actually leave it. I'll go to this. I'll change for the second. For this one, I'll change color, just to give it some dynamic. And if I update, I can open here a page, F5, refresh. And if I want to see how this works for narrow screen, doesn't look too bad. And if I disable magnifier, highlighter and hit F12 and switch to responsive design view, the content itself is too wide for small mobile screens. So here's the deal. What I would did I delete one letter? Did I delete archive? No. From some reason, archive this leftmost, the A in the archive has been eaten. Also this cut. Maybe if I refresh, I just now the page will be redrawn, and maybe maybe the dimensions will be better. Yeah, little bit better. This is not still perfect. This is far away from finished, but it does provide quite a few cues, pointers around the website for me and whoever gets on it. Stumbles upon. And so what would be good? It would be good to have right here in the first section of the page, like this part, or a list of these sections in the page per archive for mobile, so they can quickly, like a single page up, so they can just jump to a section clicking archive. Let's say if I create right below the site map, create a list or group of buttons for archives, latest post that link in onto the page on the specific section. So user can, that would be some, I think, good user experience, so user can just jump into page section to go through. This way it needs to scroll. Here we don't see, I don't see here right on the page, that there are later down in the page list and tag cloud. All in this scroller suggests there is more content down there, but that's something that's more like a I think that's not the I want to achieve better user experience than just that. I'll add two show notes using, I think these are the stacks and groups are design elements blocks. I'm starting to, I got used to working like this. I've been delaying this for months. And I said if I'm ever gonna do this type of work again, I'll go in a video format, maybe even live, like it is now. So update show notes. Update show notes with the, what are these? Just to figure out, I'll just check here. Design, so columns, groups, rows, text, they are under design section. Here and as a block. So adding into show notes. Using design blocks stack row group stack row group to organize other page post, or other elements, other elements. Pardon, other elements, blocks. Text widget blocks. Other elements like that. Site builder their tools. Site builder, visual site builder tool. Sounds good. I will break apart this structure that I've built here because I was experimenting how the stack, how can I control stacked content like these stacks in a row. So everything, all the content on this page is in one row. And for a row layout, it means that content flows, text and other elements flow from left to right like a row, in a kind of text style, left to right, imposed rule. But each child element is, there are two stacks representing columns of content, one and the other. That's the trick. So if I'm right, if this is correct, if I'm looking here at this, so this row doesn't break elements into two. They are still side by side, two stacks in a row. I was hoping to get something like this. For this row, there is a property break wrap to multiple lines. So if I select it now, it does that right away. And I even selected here. Let me just see when is that, where's the breaking point for this content to break into or multiple lines. This is wide for the row full, and they just, okay, so this, it's because of the width of the content in this block. This block breaks, and this size of this block also, content in this block also forces that row to wrap lines. That's why it's doing that. I'll just select back wide and maybe see if I can use this same trick, because maybe I would like on the narrow screen content to stack upon stack, stack below stack. So can I do some impose some rules, width rules for these two stacks? This stack, well, this stack is okay. Stack allow multiple lines, position, centering, go to left, what's going on here, left, multiple lines, that's cool. Orientation is vertical for the inside the stack. What I'm looking for is the content size. Nothing in the advanced section. Maybe style. Does it have? Does style hold any minimum heights, width, fill, fit, fill? And if I convert this into a group, the bottom stack, the group has width. So this is, so stack and a group enable, disable this. Okay, this feels good. This feels better. Group, and will this work better on the narrow screen? I would actually like for narrow screen size to have single column, those two bits stacking left and right. This is the thing, this is what I wanted. So instead of stack, I've used groups on a layout impose a content width rule to fit, not to push spread outside the bounds of the parent container. So I'm just using implemented layout flow mechanism, rendering whatever alignment between elements to fit appropriately on the screen. So, and if I do inspect, F12 again, switching to responsive view design mode. I will reload it. This will better fit the narrow mobile screen. I'll disable the magnifier and click highlighter. Does it break? And it's visible here now, except vertical scroller over the page. There is no left and right scroller because all content fits perfectly inside the screen. And it's just so much better user experience, like more intuitive, just content flowing down. So there's the visual communication, graphic design, user experience, user interface, one-on-one right here. And I'll close the section with this. Maybe just add a show note. No. This is better than I expected. So about an hour ago I've said, okay, 40 minutes into half hour in the stream, nothing happening, no big deal. But here, 1 hour and a half, stepping over out of the comfort zone. I'm not getting anything done. Here I am, having a perfect, near perfect layout, responsive mode, different elements, styles, fitting the mobile screen, stacking one on top of the other, not breaking the content and layout of the page. Perfect. I'll take a lunch break and be back. Keep building this thing, keep building. Now I know, because switching the WordPress theme brings in the theme a different style of the element sizes, balance, text and spacing, paddings around elements. That changes layout and representation a little bit, not too much, a little bit. So I had to do these thorough testing previews to get this structure, actually data structure showing, rendering visual, to get actually to this, to have this result. Now it's obvious that this is this segment is centered, while this is left aligned. I'll do that right away, just so I don't need to. Okay, so this group right here, it's showing that its elements are left centered. Justification is center. I just click left, and that will impose left, aligning to left for all child elements. If I press update, save the changes, hit refresh here, there's a slight change, but it's still left center aligned. But that is because there is also, so this is the main group, and each stack of its own. What is the calendar showing? Calendar is showing also left, even if it's outside on its own. Group, row. Oh, maybe I just hit left and everything will go this way. And refresh this page. I hope this my hitting F5 is not too loud, and everything is left aligned. Everything is left aligned just as it. For a mobile view, maybe it feels a little bit off, like having this space on the right empty. Since as this content below here is wider, I just might move it in the top, like just swap these groups around. Select this group and push it down the row to the right, update, refresh this again, and now it appears like more naturally, the white content filling the screen, and then down below the content that doesn't fill completely the page width, just uses the space as much as it requires. But this bottom part might have centered alignment just for the fun, because even if I would apply here on this section alignment centered, the width of the content would in screen width and content width calculation would get the result of full page width requirement to print out the text. While the text itself is left aligned, the parent block around would be in effect centered, but still rendering its inner content left aligned. Because if I use on the lower, if I use center justification, it might just not work in this group. I might impose on each of these child elements centering, and this is what I would say like polishing, fine-tuning. So the key here was using these design elements, group stacks, rows to control to to wrap the elements, and then okay, I'm still having this left aligned because the row imposes its own on all children elements. It imposes first left alignment. I can double check, update again, maybe I slipped. Is it updated? Hit F5, double check. No, it's still left aligned, so the left alignment comes from the parent row. And I hit center. Hit update center. Centering this row better fits this title alignment imposed from template. Previewing tab, which is this one here. I'll keep this full screen on desktop to test the desktop. Since the title is centered, the elements row parent element for these element fits better the overall centering, overall justification alignment of elements, while on the mobile will reveal loading. There should be a difference. There must be a difference. There is a bit more of padding on the elements when it's centered in Perceive, but this bottom should be centered now. No, I'm still not having them centered. Why is that? Is that coming from group center, stack, center, stack, center? What's going on? Center, group, center, content width, row, center, maybe it could be that it's left aligned because of if I experiment with that on this screen, if I try to squeeze it. Okay, so here on the wider screen it shows that it's center aligned, so this thing here just maybe didn't get updated properly. Come on. One more time. It should be rendered the same way. Not getting it from some reason. Maybe if I hit here, maybe if I tell it speed, maybe if I clear cache for this page, try again, Control F5. Or maybe just the user agent mobile view. But I can certainly say that here on the narrowest desktop browser, it's the rule is applied like centering the content. If I hit 5 once again to make sure that it reloads the page and renders, because sometime without reloading the page the elements sizes, widths dimensions doesn't get recalculated real time without page reload. I'll close this now. Thank you for sticking around. I'll be back after lunch break in an hour, 2 hours, not sure. Moving to the goodbye screen. Gooding bye. Gooding you bye. Bye bye.